Hey traders, I've got a little different topic that I just had to share today, and it has to do with why people stink. Why are people so mean? And what we can do to just be better human beings and maybe get some success in our lives. And obviously, I talk about financial success, but what's it all come down to? All right, so what are we talking about here? What does it have to do with trading? It really has a lot to do with trading. It has to do with other parts of our lives as human beings as well, but it has a lot to do with trading, and it has to do with us having some introspection and looking at ourselves. As you guys know, my history, I've worked side by side with Tony Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki and Grant Cardone. And I'm nobody. I'm an absolute nobody. I am an absolute nobody. But I have gotten some recognition just by virtue of, being in the same room with those people. So I can't imagine what it would be like to be a celebrity, or someone that's famous, and heaven forbid you go Google yourself, right? Or you go see the headline news today of what, drug you're on or what horrible thing you've done as a human being. I certainly have never gotten that kind of thing, but I do get from time to time people that are just really mean in the YouTube comments or on Twitter or what have you. They're just not nice people. And, it hurts my feelings. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about maybe just number one, how we can be better human beings. But number two, why these people are only hurting themselves. People that are angry, people that are upset, people that are mean, it's usually a reflection of the inadequacies in their life, not our own life. And I will just be the first to say that I think that many of my friends, people that know me quite well, will call me an a-hole. I think that it's done lovingly. I mean, they are my friends, so they must still find some merit in me. But I can be brash. I can be abrupt. I can take offense to comments. Maybe sometimes my skin is not as thick as it should be. So these are all things, of course, that I'm aware of and that I'm trying to work on. But I know that it only hurts myself. And so that's what I wanted to talk about with this today, give you an example of that, and maybe how we can help ourselves not just be better human beings, but have more success in life. So the example that I'm going to give you today happened to pop up just recently here in our ATM program. So if you're not aware, we're traders, we love to day trade, but we have a investment program. We have a asset allocation passive model that we use for long-term passive growth and investing. And to say that it is phenomenal is an absolute understatement. It has absolutely surpassed anything that we have ever possibly hoped to get out of this system. 2021 just was phenomenal, almost 55% return. The market had a great year in 2021, great bull market. We destroyed it. We absolutely crushed it. 2022, we, from a percentage standpoint, actually crushed it even more, just absolutely decimated. Big bear market in 2022, and we had an amazing year, just absolutely phenomenal. This year is still very impressive. We are vastly outperforming the marketplace now. Sorry about that. I just lost my camera there for a minute. Anyway, we're obviously just absolutely thrilled with this result. This is an account that I started with 25,000. We're on our way to 75,000. We're on our way to 100. We're on our way to 200. This is an account that I see growing to $1 million. And the biggest thing that we are really proud of in our program is transparency. Number one, we document every single day's results, and we timestamp it, and we historically categorize it. So it's not one and done. We're not showing a screenshot. We're timestamping everything that we do, and we are historically archiving it in the Discord server that anybody can go look at. Anybody. So these results that we have had in 2021, these results we've had in 2022, these results we've had in 2023, they're not up for argument, because you can go and verify each one of these months' results. Every single one of these results that you see here, you can on your own go verify. There shouldn't be a discussion about whether this is or is what it is. Well, what am I talking about? Let me go to, so we were very excited. We posted our October results. And here's one of the comments that I'm referring to that really made me want to do this video in the first place, by a guy named John. So let's jump into it. So we posted our results here. Title was ATM Performance Update from October 2023. Hint, we killed it, which we did. We killed it once again. And then if you scroll down to the comments here, it says, will you, this is from @user-xw3sl1sqm5d. First of all, this is when you get challenging people to comment on your posts. This is usually what it looks like. It's usually their username. I went to go look at it, and John, his name's John apparently, but he's got nothing. There's nothing in here, and we'll talk about that in a second. How that is generally how it works. It's generally how it works, right? These are, I don't want to say they're nobodies, but this is not somebody that is substantive, that is bashing you. But anyway, he says, will you provide independently audited transaction history and P&L to substantiate your claims? First of all, John, we're not making any claims. We're just stating our results. We make no claims. Making claims is against the law. We don't make claims, John. We just show you what our actual results are. And, I said to John, hey, here's my replies. He says, will you provide independently audited transaction histories and P&Ls to substantiate your claims? And I said, will I? No. That implies that we're not already doing that. We already do that, John. We already post our results on our Netlick every single day. They're posted for everybody to see. You can't get any better transparency than that. I'm bummed out that you didn't already get that. And then John's reply is, it saddens me that you won't admit what you are really doing. Implying that, well, I don't know what he's implying. He's implying that we're not getting the results that we're saying that we do. And I responded again, John, our Netlick is recorded and timestamped every day. You're free to look at it anytime you want to. You have the ability to access our database risk-free, no cost. See the actual trades for yourself. You know what saddens me, John? Lazy people like you. That is a little upset. Lazy people like you are filled with negativity and can't get up off the couch to verify something that is changing people's lives. Take a good look in the mirror and figure out how you can be a better person, then come enjoy our gains. I was pissed off. It makes me angry when you have somebody like this that attacks you, but is too lazy to actually verify themselves. And his response back, people who are this defensive are hiding something 100% of the time, but keep telling yourself whatever makes you happy. And then he replied down here to Barry. Barry's part of our program. Barry is in the program, and Barry just said, hey, nice update, appreciate it. He knows what the results are. And I said, yeah, of course, you bet. And then John responds back, if only it were truthful. And I said, John, I'm not sure you're aware. Barry's in the program. He actually knows it's truthful. He actually knows it's happening. So what's happening with sour pusses like John? What's his problem? Like, you literally can come verify what our results are. He's too lazy and he's angry. What's happening with Barry? Not Barry. Barry's part of the program. Barry loves it. What's happening with poor John here? Well, there's a couple of things. When you see people that are really angry, like John is, he's just angry. You got to be hiding something. I'm sure you're hiding something. I don't know what it is, but I know something is amiss. Something is afoot here. I just cannot accept that someone is having success in their life. That's basically what he's saying. I just cannot accept mentally that someone is succeeding because he is failing. John's failing. When you see people that are really angry, they're not angry at you. He's not calling me out. He's calling himself out. He's not having any success in his investing. So the idea that we are on our way to building $1 million accounts and killing the marketplace and doing it 5 minutes a day, it's frustrating to him. When you are angry, it means you yourself are unhappy. Even if you're wrong, you're still making yourself unhappy in your feelings of anger. This guy's not angry at us. He's just angry at himself and for the lack of success that he's having in his life. The other thing that I've learned from this guy right here, Grant Cardone. Look, I like Grant. I've worked with Grant in the past. I like him. There is no bigger self-promoter, prideful, arrogant, cocky, man, whatever word you want to come up with. There's nobody out there talking about themselves being amazing like Grant does. And he does it purposely. But I think one of the things that I've learned from Grant is, first of all, the haters fuel him. You know, it drives him forward. If you don't have haters, I guess you're not stirring the pot very much. But the other thing that I've learned from Grant is no successful person ever bashes people. I know that John's not having success. That's why he's frustrated. I know he's not successful because successful people genuinely want to see other people win and succeed. Successful people don't bash. That's the people that fail, that bash. So I don't know why John won't get off the couch and verify our results. I don't know why he doesn't want to make $1 million. I don't know why he doesn't want to beat the market. There's something internally going on with him that, hopefully he can figure out, something that I try to work on as well. But I think as we go forward, we talk about this program as life-changing. We've averaged over 33% returns a year since this program's inception. Yeah, John, all documented, all time-stamped for you. You can look at it anytime you want, John. You can go verify it yourself if you want to. That will necessitate you getting off the couch, stopping posting negative things online, and actually going out and, putting some effort in. But you can verify it if you choose to. We're averaging 33% a year since inception. At 30% a year, our 70 grand goes to $1 million in 10 years. Will it? I don't know. Who knows? But I know we're making money, and I know it's moving in the right direction. And I know John is not. I know John's sitting on the sidelines. So I don't know, guys. If you're a hater, think about some of the things that I just talked about. Grant Cardone talking about how nobody successfully ever bashes people. It's only people that are failing that are trying to make themselves feel good. So if you're a hater, be aware of that. If you're posting negativity on the internet, remember you're just angry at yourself. John's angry because he has not John's angry because we've tripled our account in 3 years. I've tripled my ATM account in 3 years. And he's not on board. He's not part of that. That would make me upset and frustrated as well, because it is a life-changing opportunity. So I don't know. I'm going to try to be a better human being going forward. I'm going to try to keep my negativity. But, John, get off your butt, dude, and go look at our posted results. Audit it for yourself. Will you provide independently? Get off your butt, John, and go audit it yourself. We got 350 members inside of that asset allocation model program. Why don't you just pop your head in there for free and ask them? Maybe it's too much work. I don't know. You got to put in some effort, guys. Anyway, this was not a pitch for the ATM program. It ended up being that. It's not a pitch for that. But if you want to get into an amazing program, you can go to tryatmforfree.com. That's not what this was about. This was really about all of us being better human beings. And if you question, trust but verify, let's always verify. But good heavens, you've got the ability to verify our results. Will you post independently audited results? Get off your butt and do it yourself, John. It's right there. All of our trades are posted for you. You can literally go see for yourself. You should never, ever wonder. Or you can just continue to hate. It's your choice. Hope you guys have a great week. Hope you have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.